Yo, man, you gotta use all the tools in your toolbox, man. You know what I'm saying? You taking tools for granted. You taking tools for granted. You got tools in your toolbox you ain't using. If I was a nigga like you, I'd be using all my tools. You know what I mean? You got tools you ain't even using. And I know it's easier said than.
What makes you think you're so special? What makes you think you're so special?
What makes you think you're so special? Man, you know what I'm saying? You taking tools for granted. You taking tools for granted. You got tools in your toolbox you ain't using. If I was a nigga like you, I'd be using all my tools. You know what I mean? You got tools you ain't even using. And I know it's easier said than done sometimes, but dang it. Know what I mean? Dang. You got tools you ain't using.
What makes you think you're so special? You're not muscular. You're not big. You're not. You should have more meat on those bones. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? You don't have enough money. You don't have enough clothes. You don't have. Who's your family anyway? Who is your family? You're like nobody. You're nobody. Who are you anyway? You're like nobody. You know what I'm saying? My family is this, and I went to. And what school did you go to anyway? Did you even graduate from school? Do you even have a family? Do you even have anything? What do you have? Who are you anyway?
You got that singers, you got that dancers, you got that writers, you got that artsy type stuff, man. What's up? You know what I'm saying? Make it into something. Make it into something. Boom, 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 boom. Make it into something. You know what I mean? What? I'm just calling you, cuz, to check on you real quick. I'm just calling you, cuz, to check on you real quick. So I know that nobody in the family really be checking on you like that. You know what I mean? I know your sister, you know what I'm saying?
Why do you get to be here? You don't get to be here. I get to be here. You don't get to be here. What makes you so special? 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 I'm special, you're not special. I'm special, you're not. You even remember me in 50 years? Sacrifice, work. You even get to say nigga now. Again. Ha ha ha.
I want to let you know I love you, man. I love you. I don't care about none of the other shit they be talking about. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I just want to say to you, I just want to call you real quick. And don't you worry about nothing. Don't worry about what people be saying. Don't worry about do nothing. Just trust God, my dude. You know what I'm saying? Just trust the Most High. You know, I'm over here doing the same thing. Brothers gotta check on each other. You know what I mean? Brothers gotta check on each other. So, you know, it's not about pity. It's about really looking and analyzing my progress, analyzing what's progress. Like, should I continue doing this? Pursuing art, making art. I need to feed my family. I want to do so much better. And there is nothing stopping me. Just very passionate about my art and about thought and about helping others and uplifting others, and so I'm working to put all of that together into one experience, not even a package, right? Experience.
I know you be in your emotional in your little corner, you know, your baby moms or whatever, you know, has been going on, you know, shit people be saying, but don't worry about it, you know. I got you, my bro. I got you. Yo, I'm gonna check you, okay? I'm gonna keep praying, you know what I'm saying? You keep sending me the same thing, and you know I love you, alright, bro.
You know what I'm saying? You taking tools for granted. You know, you taking tools for granted. You got tools in your toolbox you ain't using. You know, if I was a nigga like you, I'd be using all my tools. You know what I mean? You got tools you ain't even using. And I know it's easier said than done sometimes, but dang it. Know what I mean? Dang. You got tools you ain't using. Without feeling competition, without feeling comparison to anyone else, how anyone else is doing it. Trusting the way I'm doing it. Trusting that the way I'm doing it, at least one person can relate. You know, I feel blessed to be having this much time on earth and being here at this moment and succeeding in this way. No one can define success. No one knows what you've been through. No one knows what it took to get through from one day to the next. Not only the criticisms of others outside of your head, but the criticisms of yourself inside your head as well. And what it takes to love yourself and ground yourself and nurture yourself and support yourself. So many people take it for granted, especially when they have loved ones that hang around and stay around and support them and lift them up and remind them of who they are and who they've been and who they can be in one way or another, you know. But there are many others that don't and have to mother and father themselves. And so, you know, together we make a beautiful family. We do make a beautiful family. And sometimes I think I'm just looking for such the perfect image of family because, you know, if you haven't experienced someplace, if you haven't taken a trip someplace, then you may fantasize what it looks like. And once you get there, I mean, live up to those expectations or it may disappoint, you know. But the secret is not to have expectations and to accept each moment for what it is. Beautiful. An opportunity to learn something and grow. And love more. Even though love, not the romantic idea of love, not the sexual idea of love, all of that is fine.
you know. But it's a more unconditional, internal, more unconditional, intimate type of love, a spiritual type of love. One that many people don't talk about often or don't encourage people to focus on often because it doesn't make anyone money really, you know. And you don't need me to do it. You don't need anyone else to do it. It's something that you can access yourself from within, get quiet, and listen for God. Not God in a Michelangelo photo, fit painting, not God the way it's been painted by so many other people, but the higher, most high Jah presence, divine presence, tells you everything you need to know. As long as you trust that you are a receptor. You are a receptor. A receptor. Ashe.
I guess I just feel the need to share this now, if I could be heard. It's the West Indian Day Parade outside, and the celebration happening. And I think that I'm just appreciative right now of, I've been out, you know, I went down to my friend Ruta's, she gave me this scarf, you know what I'm saying, for the African Americans, Solani, for the tribeless tribe, yeah, Americans, one love for Black Americans, African Americans, Native Americans. Shout out to my Cherokee folks. Yeah, I was thinking about the times that I have been too afraid to go outside. And it's not like it was an anxiety, but I didn't know that for a lot of years. And I was thinking about how I've traveled to so many different places. I've been to Italy, Sicily. I've been to.
What he said he was what? He was scared to leave the house. He was scared to leave the house, man. Just scared to leave the house. Fall. Big old man. You're supposed to be a man. You know. You know what I heard? Oh, girl, what? Yes.
Amsterdam. I've been to. I've been to Germany. You're right. I've been to Germany. I've been to Bahamas. I've been to
Ethiopia, Africa, you know, and I've been to, some other places too. And so, but you know, I was thinking about how I always plan, just like a natural part of my planning. I always plan a couple of days, like a day or so before. A day or so once I get there, so I can like chill for a day or two, and usually a day or so before I leave, I can transition into leaving. And one reason why, you know, I was thinking about why I do that and how that's normal for me, but that's something that I've created as part of my medicine, because when I travel and I go someplace, I'm not always comfortable leaving the home or the hotel or where I'm staying right away.
Well, I ain't never been afraid to leave nobody's damn house. What? He said he'd been traumatized. What kind of mans be traumatized? Men's don't be traumatized. Men's work. That's what they do. Ain't nobody got no time for no traumatization. I think it's a dramatization. His traumatization is a dramatization. Yeah, that's what I heard.
Unless there's an activity, I'm there for a specific reason and I have to go to an activity, that's cool. But if it's a vacation, I usually need a day or two to ease into the culture, ease myself into the culture, to listen a little bit for the voices, for the language, to get myself a little more grounded. And so I know that helps me so that I don't have this anxiety through the trip. I need a day or two to ground myself, and I plan for that ahead of time. And sometimes people understand that, but I usually travel by myself. But I've traveled with, say, a mate who didn't quite understand that and wanted to rush outside, and I had to work with her, in different ways to keep us inside the space, keep us inside the room. But then eventually, going out, listening, watching television from the space, especially when I was in France. France and London. London, of course, I know the language, but France, it helped to kind of like listen to some of the cartoons and some of the morning shows in the language so that I get a feel for what's going on. And when I meet people around, I can kind of talk to them about some of these things that I've seen and I've experienced about their country so far, about their city so far. So that's my way of like soothing anxiety so that I can still travel the world. And I still plan on it.
Well, I mean, my mama didn't let me out the house either. Yeah, and they said too that the world was a sinful place, and that that Jesus was coming soon. Any day now, any day. We still waiting. Yeah, well, I know how you're supposed to live a life if you're waiting for Jesus to come every day. You gotta do so. You gotta get up and do something. And I know the old folks, they didn't believe in that. They was sitting waiting for the Lord. Yeah, well, yeah, he did grow up around them older folks waiting for the Lord. But God, don't give him no excuses. That ain't no excuse. Child. Well, yeah, I'll think about it. I'm gonna send him something. Alright, bye bye, honey, bye bye.